Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn if statement in Python. We will use Boolean comparators like less than, greater than, less than or equal, greater than or equal to, not equal to, and logical operators like not, and, or to build complex conditional statements. So, based on different conditions, our code will perform different actions. Let's start with writing a script to determine your grade in a specified class. Let's say the math class, for example. Your grade will be A if your mark in math is greater than or equal to 90. It will be B if your mark is greater than or equal to 80 and less than 90. Your grade will be C if your mark is greater than or equal to 70 and less than 80. Your grade will be D if your mark is greater than or equal to 60 and less than 70. Your grade will be F if your mark is less than 60. Let's start to write our code. I will define a function called grade. Okay, and this grade function will have two variables. The first variable is the class. I will call it my class. Equal input function. I will ask the user to enter the class then the mark input function, and this should be float. Then we will start with if statement saying if mark greater than or equal to 90, then the if statement starts with if keyword, then the test condition, then colon. If the test condition here is true, then print your grade in my class, use here F, is A. Okay. The indented code after if will be executed if the test condition is true. So if the mark is greater than or equal to 90, we will print your grade in math, for example, is A. The if statement using also else. Else means otherwise. Means if your mark is not greater than or equal to 90, what is going to happen? We will ask ourselves again, if mark is greater than or equal to 80, greater than or equal to 80, and mark is less than 90. Okay, we will print your grade in my class is B. Okay, but what we are going to do if this test condition is false? We will use also else. And we will ask ourselves again, if mark is greater than or equal to 70 and less than 80. Greater than or equal to 70 and less than 80, we will print the grade will be C. Here should be indented. Okay, then what if this condition is false? We will use also else and ask ourselves again, if the mark is greater than or equal to 60 and less than 70. Greater than or equal to 60 and less than 70. What is going to happen? We will print your grade is D. Okay. Else, if this condition is false, what will happen? This means that the mark is less than 60. Okay, so we will print your grade is F directly, because here we don't need to use an if statement again, because this is the last case that could be happened. Yes? Okay. So now my function is done. Let's save our code and try to call this function grade and see what is going to happen here. Let's run our program. First, enter your class. We'll say math. Here, please enter your mark in math. Okay? I will say 95. Your grade in math is A, because 95 here 95 is greater than 90. Okay, let's try again. Let's run our program again. Enter your class. I will say also math. Okay, I will say, for example, 82. 82 means B. Why? First, the computer check if 82 is greater than or equal to 90. No. Then we check in the else the first F, then the first F. Is it greater than, is 82 is greater than or equal to 80? It's greater than 80 and less than 90. So my grade will be B. Let's try again. We'll say also math, for example, and I want 78. It will be C, because 78 is greater than 70 and less than 80. Okay, let's try again. Say also math, and I will say, for example, 65. 65 is greater than 60 and less than 70, so my grade is D. Okay, we'll say also math, and we'll say that my mark in math is 55. Your grade in math is F. Okay. In the next lesson, we will continue with if statement. So see you next lesson, and bye.